15th of January 2024, first of the new year. So, yes, to everyone. We'll go with the agenda as normal. Apologies for absence, please.
Could you just please share from Councillor Burden?
Councillor Burden is good to see you again. You were here with us last time. And that's the only substitution, is it? We've got. Thank you. Declaration of interest. If any members are reminded of the need to declare any disclosable pecuniary interest they have in an item being discussed during the course of the meeting, in addition to the receipt of any gift or hospitality, should be declared where the value is thought to exceed £25 for gifts or £40 for hospitality. We'd be lucky. In anything of that sort. Anyone? None. There we go. The minutes of the meeting of the 11th of December have been formally submitted, and then within the packet, page 1. There are no issues, although I would make reference to the fact that Councillor Simpkins requests an update on Pipe Hall, the Gimpton by the housing team. It's very short notice for January, so we are hoping to see that in the February board meeting. And just to give the board an update, the water bus station through the last board was in fact purchased before Christmas, so that's now being dealt with. Any other items you want to update us on?
Yeah.
No other items at all. Thank you. With the board's permission, I am.
Sorry, you asked me to comment on it.
Yeah, I will. Gary, carry on, please.
Okay. Could I just raise a matter that we could discuss on the private session on the Stone Yard? I know I was away last time. I had an unforeseen incident, but if we could do that under private session, Bob.
Yeah, fine. Okay, Gary. We'll. So yeah, we'll do that. Fine. Where was I? Oh yeah. I just need to ask the board's permission to switch item 14 and 13. So the proposal is that 13 becomes 14 and 14 becomes 13 because they are interlinked and worthwhile doing the one before the other. You all okay with that?
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. So anyone, any items with the minutes? I'm taking those as a true record. Content. Thank you. The item 5 in the papers at page 7022 is the investment programme update, including the dashboards. I'll ask Ian just to give us a brief summary, first of all with the report, and then any matters with regard to the dashboard. Ian, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Reporting the investment programme states the funding commitment remains, or slight increase to 854.2 million. I'll come to investors come through on that. The funding available interest rate remains 871 million. It's agreed by the CA board. Costs incurred in drawing, still reporting in September. There'll be an update for next meeting as with that on the financial finance. That is £549.7 million. Since the last board meeting, CA officers have exercised delegated powers to approve one new business case. It's utilising previously earmarked funds, so it's not increasing any limits. It's a strategic outline case by £550,000 to Civil Council. Covers the Walsall Common Transport Package, essentially facilitates for costs to prepare a case for developer contributions for a new road to enable vision for housing. I've mentioned previously the WMCA is in the process of compiling the interim gateway review with DLAG. That's the same for all combined authorities, and that work continues where we're seeking signing off.
Thank you. Any questions on the report itself before we just turn to the dashboard? Yes, it's for noting. No issues? Anyone on the screen, if you just indicate with the usual hand up, I'll pick you up on that basis. No indications there either. So the report is for noting. We'll just go therefore to the dashboards, which are in the public section of the meeting.
So we have got 83 projects, noting the one I've just mentioned as receiving funding approvals. There are 26 projects that reach completion and with various closure and vibration flow from those projects. Within the dashboard, you'll see that there's 9 projects, the red status, they're all completion dates only. There is the SMBC UGC business plan. As might know, UGC is now being expanded, and that's more moved to SMBC, which is considering a change class while that project closed out. There's 3 UGC infrastructure. And the A46 Stony option. We're just waiting for confirmation as the money's been fully spent. The works have been ongoing, and that is actually closed. So we're just approaching commentary flag to make sure that that is evaluated. The metro is timing. It's April.
Thank you. Just to declare an interest, I am in fact the chairman of the Urban Growth Company while it's being dissolved. So never really interested in that. Any questions with regard to the dashboards? Non-indicated on the screen. Again, we're taking those items for noting purposes. We therefore move to items 6, 7, and 8. Which are the public section dashboards, and I'll just ask Nick if there are any issues he wishes to raise at this point, making it clear that members can't raise any matters that might be in the private section of the agenda. Nick, anything you need to highlight?
Yes, thank you, Chair. So, as usual, items 6, 7 and 8 are the WMDC dashboards managing the CIF, RIF and BRPDF. I will provide a full update in the private session. So if there are any questions, I'm happy to take those now.
Any questions in the private, in the public section? Not indicated on the screen. Therefore, we'll defer the discussion to the private section of the meeting. Thank you. Now my duty to exclude the press from the public, to pass the following resolution in accordance with section 184 of the Local Government Act 1972. The press and public be excluded from the meeting during the consideration of the following items of business, as they involve the likely disclosure of exempt information related to the business affairs of any particular person, including the authority holding that information. I'll therefore turn off the feed